So we have a problem in our country with political persecution. And the aspect of that I've been looking at recently has been dealing with whistleblowers and how if somebody is deciding to do the right thing, they've noticed some kind of abuses in the course of their employment and decide to come forward with it. What we're seeing is a pattern of whistleblower reprisal where the government just does pretty much whatever they want to those people, targets them, tries to ruin them financially, messes with their family, anything, and nothing seems to happen to the government for doing those activities, which has the danger of sending the signal to other federal employees that, yeah, if they do the right thing, then the same thing would likely happen to them. And what it amounts to is a whole mafia-style system where everyone involved kind of has to do the wrong thing, or else. And one of the examples of this is with Edward Snowden. And in his book, Permanent Record, he describes kind of how it happened with him. And he pretty much knew he was gonna face reprisal. So he got out of the country before blowing the lid on his mass surveillance system. But that didn't stop the FBI from harassing his girlfriend and his family. And in his book, he has a whole chapter from his girlfriend's diary detailing exactly what they did to her. And she explains this whole thing about how she was interrogated over and over and over again to kind of try to get her to slip up on something, right? To make her fearful that she might be implicated somehow in his defection and him coming forward as a whistleblower. And then another thing they did was they followed her 24/7 and made her check in with them. And really, what she's describing and the effect of it and how emotionally and psychologically scarring this was a whole system of harassment. And why would they want to harass the girlfriend of a whistleblower other than to bring harm to that whistleblower? So, documented that the federal government does this, and it's called political persecution and targeting. And my question really is, where does this end? Because last time I checked, we're supposed to be a free country, right? And we have this system in place where federal agencies and law enforcement, employees of these entities are supposed to do the right thing, and they swear an oath to the U.S. Constitution. But if the system allows this type of behavior, right, allows the government to just go after someone and try to ruin their lives and their relationships and ruin them financially just for doing the right thing and upholding their oath, then what really are we? Until we fix that system. But my guess is that that's not going to happen until the corruption is no longer at the top.